students. So we are discussing the challenges in improving agricultural products. In last class we discussed preparation of vermicompost. It's very useful to the farmers in the fields, the production of food, to increase the quality of food production, to get without chemical food materials. Nowadays we are getting chemical food materials, everywhere chemicals, everywhere are chemicals. The soil fertility is going to decrease because of using more pesticides or chemical fertilizers in the soils. Why farmers are using more chemicals? To destroy the insects present on the crops. So chemicals are using more and more in numbers. So next one is, another part is organic farm. Organic farming. This is another method of to increase the nutrients in the soil. Organic farming, naturally, like bacteria and fungi and algae. Actually, if you are using chemical fertilizers, we are getting more 20 to 30% more productions. So what happens if you are continuously using this chemical fertilizers or chemicals, manures, whatever may be, so the synthetic in organisms, after 20 to 30 years the soil is going to become, the soil fertility will going to collapse after 20 to 30 years. So even though you use more, if you use more fertilizers, we cannot get productions from the crops. The soil fertility will be totally collapsed after 20 to 30 years if farmers continuously use this chemicals in the fields. It is not a good method to use the chemicals in the fields. Then it is go for the natural manures like a vermicompost. In the village they started preparing the vermicompost. It's a natural manures. They took some animals, dung, like leaves, coconut leaves, banana leaves, they prepare vermicompost in villages. Also you can see in the outside the village they make a small hole, they dig the hole and they throw all the waste materials, animal dung, all the dry grass and the waste materials left over from the houses, they will throw into the pit. There are plenty of microorganisms, fungi and bacteria is there, earthworms is there. They prepare natural manure like a vermicompost. So we have to prepare like a natural manure is very good for the crops, for the production of crops. Now, how biofertilizers is also very good. Biofertilizers. This biofertilizers are two types. One is nitrogen fixations. Another one is phosphorus solubilizers. One is nitrogen fixation, another one is phosphorus solubilizers. So they prepare, we cannot prepare like this vermicompost, but we can increase the soil fertility by using this bacteria, algae and fungi in the fields. The bacteria, algae, one is nitrogen fixation. Nitrogen fixes. Another is phosphorus solubilizer. Phosphorus solubilizer. What are the nitrogen fixations? Like rhizobium bacteria. So from this we are not going to prepare the natural manures. They are adding nutrients into the soil. This rhizobium bacteria will help to add nutrients into the soil, like azotobacter. Azotobacter. And azoospermine. Azoospermine is also one type of nitrogen fixation bacteria. Next one is phosphorus solubilizers, like bacillum. Example is bacillum, pseudomonas. These are the phosphorus solubilizers. Next, in algae, nitrogen fixations. In algae, nitrogen fixations. Blue-green algae. Blue-green algae comes under this nitrogen fixations. In fungi, you can see the phosphorus solubilizers. Phosphorus solubilizers, and we can see the phosphorus moralizers also. Phosphorus moralizers. Phosphorus solubilizers example is penicillium. Penicillium. This is mycorrhiza. Example is mycorrhiza. These are the biofertilizers. So this nitrogen fixations and the phosphorus solubilizers, they will add nutrients into the soils. They can't prepare, so but they will add. For example, rhizobium bacterium. So like groundnut. So groundnut gives shelter to the rhizobium bacterium. So the groundnut gives shelter to the rhizobium bacterium, but this rhizobium bacterium will convert the nitrogen into nitrates. Plants cannot take nitrogen directly from the atmosphere. When the conversion takes place by this rhizobium bacteria, then it will utilize. Those are the biofertilizers. Biofertilizers. Next one is chemical fertilizers. Next one is chemical fertilizers. I think you know what is chemical fertilizers. In May month, in June months, we will hear this chemical fertilizers like urea. Urea is not available in the market for the farmers. Like NPK, nitrogen, phosphorus and potassium. So it is government responsibility to provide this NPK ureas for the farmers. Quality of ureas. In markets, in private markets, it's available. Whether it is not quality or good quality or not quality, we can't judge them. We can identify this. So, and super phosphate. Super phosphate. And they are not pure manures. They are the chemical fertilizers. They are synthetic in origin. Synthetic in origin. They are not like a vermicompost. They are not like a natural manure. They are purely synthetic in origins. They are semi-synthetic or pure synthetic in origin. It will destroy the soil. It will damage the soil fertility. It will damage the soil. The name of the fertilization. Name of the fertilization. Fertilizers. And what is the percentage of nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium? So in urea, 46% of nitrogen is present. 46% of nitrogen is present in the urea. There is no phosphorus, there is no potassium in the urea. Superphosphate. In superphosphate, 0% of nitrogen, 8 to 9% of potassium, 0% of 8 to 9% is phosphorus, 0% is of potassium. Ammonium sulfate. Ammonium sulfate. In ammonium sulfate, 21% of nitrogen, 0% of potassium, and potassium, 0% of potassium, 0% of phosphorus is present in ammonium. The last one is potassium nitrate. Potassium nitrate. In potassium nitrate, 13% of nitrogen, 0% of phosphorus, 44% of potassium is present. This is the chemical fertilizations or chemical fertilizers. In chemical fertilizer, in urea, only nitrogen is present. If you are using more urea in the soils, what happens? There is no phosphorus, there is no potassium. You should remember that already NPK is present in the soil. Already NPK is present in the soil. No need to add extra NPK into the soils. I think we have discussed in last classes. Farmer use potassiums, how much they got production. Farmer use phosphorus, how much he got production. Farmer use potassium, nitrogen, how much production he got. So if sufficient NPK is present in the soil, then what is the use of adding more NPK into the soil? So the farmers, they want to get more production, that's why they are adding more NPK. But in future, what happens? The soil fertility will be decreased. The soil fertility will be decreased. It is not a good method to use more chemical fertilizers in the soils. After 20 to 30 years, the soil fertility will be damaged. Even though you use more manures, whatever manure, production will not get productions. This is about the chemical fertilization and the organic farming. Today homework, you have to write this both tables. Biofertilizers tables and chemical fertilizers tables. Okay?